What's good, traders, and welcome to this week's edition of Forex Market Preview here at Elementary FX. This week I'll be going through three pairs, which is the Euro USD, the USD franc, and the Euro Yen. So on this chart you can see that we are on the daily chart on the Euro USD, and if you can see, price has been in a range for quite a while. So if you've been through some of our courses, you know that something to look out for on in a ranging market would be advanced pattern completions. And if I were to zoom in on this chart and look at recent price action, we can see that there is a potential cipher pattern setting up: X to A to B, B to C, and CD completion at the 786. And as you can see, where does the 786 level complete? It completes right at our structure level of our ranging market. So that means if price were to come down into this area, I'm looking to buy, because this is a bullish cipher pattern. So that's on the daily chart. It's still a long way. So let us analyze the 4-hourly chart and look for potential trading opportunities. So looking at recent price action, we can see that price has done this, made its way up, made a retracement before making its way up again, violating this previous structure level, suggesting that price potentially might want to go higher. A violation of structure is a good indication that price of where price intends to go. So let us look for a potential long opportunity on this, which is a potential trend continuation trade. So we can see that price has made a retracement down here, and if you've been through some of the courses, you know that our analysis heavily relies on three things, which is structure, Fibonacci, and potentially RSI. So the first thing we want to look out for is structure. Is there any recent structure? We can see that there is resistance here, support here. If I were to scroll left, you can see that price rejects this area, rejects it here, and much more structure to the left. So if I were to draw a line to make it easier to see, this would be a very good area for structure. So now that we have structure out of the way, the next thing we want to look for is Fibonacci, any Fibonacci confluences or any Fibonacci levels. So we will take this swing low to swing high and see if we have any nice Fibonacci levels lining up. Swing low to swing high, and we potentially get a 618 retracement right at our structure level. 618 right on the dot, right at price and right at structure. If we were to take a swing low to a swing high of this whole move, we could possibly get a 50% retracement. Let's see, 50%, is it there? Slightly below. However, we can use this as a potential area for entry. We can use this Fibonacci levels to look at this zone right here, which is what I like to call the decision zone, which means it's a potential area for price to reverse to the upside. So this means that if price were to come down into this area, potentially forming a double bottom and potentially showing positive divergence on the RSI, I would be looking to buy the pair. Alright, so that is the Euro USD on the 4-hourly chart. The next one we want to look at is the USD franc. Looking at this chart, I'm looking at a potential bullish trade, because as we can see, price has recently been bullish since the 27th of March. So like I said, the first thing we want to look at is always structure. So if I were to look at our nearest points of structure, we can see that there's some consolidation over here. If I were to draw a line at that zone, we can see that price has rejected a lot of consolidation here, price rejection here. So you can see that this is a valid structure area. Price has rejected and respected this area many times. So now that we have a structure out of the way, we should be looking for Fibonacci levels. This swing low to this swing high will possibly give us a 382 right in the area. 382 is right at this area where price rejected recently. If we were to look at this swing high to swing low, swing high to swing low, we can see that there's another 382 lining right on top of the previous Fibonacci 382 level. So this could potentially be our decision zone, which means that if price were to come down here, I would be looking to long the pair, and possibly with before that, if I was a more conservative trader, I'll be looking for a double bottom and always a divergence in RSI before I buy the pair. Alright, so this is a potential long opportunity. However, there is also a potential short opportunity on this chart. This is what I call cornering the market, which means you look for two different positions, a long and a short. So that means wherever the market goes, you will always have an opportunity to participate in the market. So looking at this, we can see that price has also, however, been bearish. This could potentially just be a larger retracement. So if we were to look for a short opportunity, first thing we want to look at is structure. We see that there is structure here. If we were to draw a line, price rejects this area twice, which means that it's a very respected level. Price also rejects this. Price rejects it here. We have very nice support here, very nice resistance, then support here. So you can see that once again, this is a very respected area. So if now that we have structure out of the way, we should be looking for Fibonacci levels and Fibonacci confluences. If I were to draw a swing low to a swing high, we can possibly see a 618 level right at structure, where we are at right now in price. Right there we have a 618 level. So that means if price were, now price is already at structure, so if price were to possibly form a double top showing that it wants to reject the price, I would be looking to short the market. So this is what you call cornering the market, looking for potential entries like I've showed you for a potential long, and this is a potential short. So now that we have USD franc out of the way, let's look at Euro Yen. The Euro Yen, we have also cornered the market in this analysis. We have potentially a long and a short opportunity. I'll go through the long one first before I go through the short. And as you can see, price has been in more or less a range. Price has done this, rejected, possibly could be doing this for a while. So if I were to use our previous support level right here, this is a very nice support level, a very nice structure level, because price rejects it once previously, forming a lot of double tops here. So if I were to zoom in on the 4-hourly chart, this would be a purely structure based trade, because we won't have much Fibonacci levels in this analysis. So if price were to come down into this zone, I would be looking to buy the pair right here. Let me just see if we have any Fibonacci confluences. If I take a Fibonacci extension of this swing high to swing low, will I get a 127, possibly a 1414 in that area? I will get a 1414 right at structure level. That looks very, very nice. And also we potentially have an ABCD pattern, A to B, and if I copy and paste that, where will we end up? Right below that zone. So this zone could possibly be a potential long opportunity for Euro Yen. Let's just have one more look at an extension. If I take this swing high to swing low and back up, potentially a 127 level. Yep, as you can see, it lines up very nicely. It's that green line. Sorry about that. 127. Can you see that right there? It lines up right on top of the 1414. So this could potentially be a very nice long opportunity. However, if we don't want to do a counter trend trade like this, we can potentially look for a short opportunity for a trend continuation trade, because you can see price has been bearish, made a retracement, and has violated this structure right here, suggesting that price might want to continue its way lower. So if we can look for a potential short opportunity on the hourly time frame, first thing we want to look at is structure. So I can see that we have structure here, very nice support level. if we were to draw a line and scroll left, looking left, we can see that price respects it here. Doesn't quite respect it, but more or less consolidation around that area. Doesn't quite reach our previous structure level, but in terms of recent price, we can see that price has been respecting that area very nicely. So now that we have structure out of the way, let us look for potential Fibonacci levels. If I take this swing high to this swing low, let's see what Fibonacci levels we get. Possibly a 382 right in that zone. There you go. 382 lines up very nicely with our structure area and our previous support levels. However, if we were to take a Fibonacci from this swing high to this swing low, we could potentially have a confluence of the 236 level. Swing high, swing low, 236. Alright, 236 lines up right below that 382 level, suggesting that this could potentially be a very nice area to enter. So if we want to go short in this area, we can potentially look for a move up here before we short the market down into our previous back down into structure right here. That's a conventional target for a trend continuation trade. If we were to take no, I don't see any more Fibonacci levels right here. So I've gone through the euro yen. As you can see previously, I've shown you a potential bullish opportunity and also a potential short opportunity right here. So this is how you corner the market. So it means wherever price goes, whether it goes up, whether it goes down, if it meets your trading rules and your trading plan, you potentially have a trade to enter. So that's it for this week's weekly market preview here at Elementary FX. Something you want to look out for this week would be the non-farm payrolls, which come out on Friday, which you can expect some volatility in the USD pairs, which in this case I analyzed Euro USD and USD franc. So you might want to stay out of the market on Friday, NFP day. Alright, with that, I want to thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow for our daily market analysis, where I will review this week's analysis and see how the trades or how the potential setups have been playing out. Alright, with that, thank you, and I will see you in the next video.